Oh my gosh, email from Jay.
As you know, I'm on a mental gap year in Australia. Come and stay anytime you like.
I'm in.
Australia is the sex capital of the world. Oh. You know why they call it Down Under? Because that's where your face spends most of the time. Plenty of time in the bush, Neil. The bush around the pussies. She looks well freaked out.
Do you think that might have anything to do with the car?
Doubt it. This is the classic Aussie shagging wagon.
The mobile virgin conversion unit. We're backpacking now. Get into the backpacking vibe.
Come to Byron Bay. Oh, it is awesome.
Well, be careful. Muff before mates is actually a crime in Australia.
Yeah, for a little.
Darts. I don't think they got bored.
Katie, can I play your song?
How about the sound of silence?
If anyone starts playing the bongos, I'm leaving.
Sorry.
Simon, swear on your hoodie you're not going to cheat on me. I just love you so much.
Basically, I just need to kill myself. And it's got to be easier than breaking up with her. I just need to Skype home.
I haven't seen your mum for 6 months. I need to refresh the image in the wank bank.
Hello, Dolly, I can't see you.
Tip the lid forward.
How's that?
Move it up!
Right. Everyone knows the backpacking girls are the loosest. That's why it's called a gap year. Because of the gap between their legs.
Welcome to shortlist.com.
Hi,
Hello.
very much.
So, yeah, since we last saw the Inbetweeners, you guys have been off and some of you turned 30, I believe. So, playing young scamps again, I'd love to know who's the most likely are you guys to be asked for ID, would you say?
Interesting. Still good idea from time to
Audrey,
time.
you're the
They're
oldest.
so
I
militant
think
about it,
this
aren't
little baby face. I'd ask that for ID.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's. I think.
Whoa!
think
If we're gonna start doing this, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see some ID.
Yeah, ID for what? We should specify. Yeah, I still do occasionally. I don't really believe they think I'm underage. I just think it's all gone a bit. It's like if you think the person might be 25, ID them, and you think, well, what do you mean? You think they're 25?
Yeah.
So
If you look under the age of 25, you must
yeah,
have
I mean,
ID.
because you can't. Because if you did turn out to be under 25, obviously that's illegal.
And on this side, we seem to have the hairy bunch, and this side, the clean-shaven bunch.
Yeah.
When you're on
You see
set,
legs?
is it... We don't need to get those out. I mean, we could do if you...
No, I have no shame in them. That's
There we are.
Oh, nice.
That's
Something
weird.
to be said.
hairy.
for hairy
I mean, slightly pale, but
Well, you're going to take off the furry leg.
That's
warmers,
nice socks
or-
as well.
Yeah,
Choice of
yeah.
socks. The
Why
thing.
do your socks go all the way up to your legs? Why are you wearing these sort of hairy woolen socks?
Nice.
They mesh.
Cold, isn't it?
Like
Yeah.
pubes hanging off your legs.
So when you're on set, you were trying to, I guess, look a bit more youthful. Was it, especially you two guys? Was it? Did you have to shave twice a day, as it were, just to keep?
Just the once. I mean,
It's
that's
fine. I
yeah.
mean, I was shaving when I was doing the Inbetweeners. I didn't just grow a beard over the last couple of years since we, you know, I was shaving when we first started the Inbetweeners because I was in my late teens at that time. So it's not been anything different.
It's nice to have the beard back, though. I guess. After.
I enjoy
I
not
hate
shaving.
being clean shaven.
Yeah, I enjoy
so
not shaving.
When I'm not working, I'm always a bit beardy.
But yeah, it wasn't really a problem. We've had a lot of positive feedback. Sort of people asking us.
And even
how we
speaking of
don't age.
feedback, the first film, as you'll know, did so well. It was critically received, well received, and it was. Sorry, I was a positive guy. I'm okay. That was good. And yeah,
It was
box
received.
office wise, it was well, box office stats don't lie. It did pretty well. So, was there any? Since then, have you had any unexpected or unlikely celebrity fans? I'll tell you how good it is.
We've had a few, yeah. We went to a dinner at the House of Commons for Film 4 a while ago, and even though we had left by this point, Ian and Damon, who write and direct this second film, they were still there till the bitter end, and one of the guest of honours was Steve McQueen, hot off the back of his Oscar win, and he made a beeline for him apparently and was telling him how he loved the show. Hey, I'm telling you how
this anecdote, by the way.
Sinner be hunted down. Well, you can't not make a beeline for Morris. I mean, he's
fainted
everywhere.
when he saw us, and then when he came around again.
That's the thing about the Inbetweeners.
said other
Everyone
things.
wants to talk to the writers of it.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the story where it turns out that Steve McQueen gave him these Oscars and I just don't deserve it.
Yeah, right, he handed it over, and he prostrated himself before Ian Morris.
And Ian Damon told us they took you jet skiing, and I think Joe, you fell off.
I fell off. Yeah, I chose to go to the sort of most shark infested bit before falling off, sort of as a joke. They were like, "We'll get back on." And yeah, that was fun. We had quite a funny safety briefing before going on the jet skis. That lasted for honestly 90 minutes, and we're saying things like, if the jet ski's on fire, get off the jet ski. It's things you might think you're doing that anyway. So I think I was sort of almost trying to find danger kind of in an empty room, basically. So
it was it was such a good sort of safety talk, because it was, the guy was saying things like, if your friend does fall off, do resist the urge to drive past him and splash him. I know it's great fun.
It was
but
putting
you can't
ideas in
do
our
it.
heads that weren't there to begin with,
Yeah.
and then telling us not to
The
do
money
it.
to ensure.
Make sure you don't do any big jumps. I mean, I saw a guy the other day. He got about 13 feet in the air. It looked
It was-
awesome.
He
Don't do
literally,
anything
said
with
if only someone had had a camera.
So I had a camera at that point.
Yeah.
And I should mention that this film, as well as doing well at the box office, it also paved the way for a few more TV crossovers into film. Have you seen any of the Mrs. Brown's Boy, the movie?
Well, we
and-
saw
Oh,
Alpha
like-
Papa, I think,
Yeah.
which we
Oh,
thought was
yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah,
We
that is
loved
excellent.
Alpha Papa.
Yeah.
But that was always on the cards. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not sure
People
that's
Would you
do
have
out.
liked to
would-
see him go to America? Because a lot of talk was the fact that they've kept it in the UK.
yeah, no, I wouldn't have wanted to see Alan Partridge go to America. I think that would have been really boring. I think Partridge works in this little Norwich sort of universe that he's built.
It's parochial.
Like there's one episode where there's like a sort of car dealership owner and a guy that runs the local kitchen firm, and he says this thing like, if a bomb went off in here, life in Norwich would stop for, a few weeks or so. And I think that's important. Like, Norwich is a part of Partridge. But the others I've not seen. I've not seen Brown's Boys. I didn't see. What else was there? There was Keith Lemon.
Harry Hill as well.
Harry Hill, the
Harry
movie?
Hill, the movie.
Yeah. Starring Simon Bird.
I've not seen that. I've got that on the. I
think I was the main part, actually, in that.
I've got
Yeah,
that
he's-
on the list.
It was good at the box office as well, I believe.
Oh,
That's
it
the
did.
camera.
It did
Harry Hill
very,
sideways
very
looked at
well,
camera. I didn't know. Speaking of the travelling, the movie seems, especially with the movie as well as the TV series. When you're in Australia, do you have any fans come over? Have you been on travels elsewhere, far-flung places with?
We had some fans came to a little town we were filming in called Maree, which has a population of 67, and is really, it's properly in the middle of nowhere. It's like you get on a plane from Adelaide to a town called Olympic Dam, which is in itself tiny, and it's a small plane. Like it's low to the ground. It's weird. It's scary. Then you drive for 4 hours into the desert, seemingly into the middle of nowhere, until you arrive at Maree, which is basically a road really with one pub.
Surprised you get
Lovely.
TV reception. Never mind.
Oh yeah, no, it's amazing. Yeah, I think they've got a satellite phone and stuff. There some fans came there. It was amazing. One of James's mates came from
He did. He came
basically for a
bit.
pint.
He came for a pint.
Yeah,
He came all the way from England.
yeah, he did.
He's like, that sounds like fun.
He got sort
It
of
took him
quite close.
It took him
And then
5
he-
days to get from England to.
That must have been a great pint. It must have been
He came on a boat. Yeah, he came. He came on one of those old boats that it was a difficult crossing, difficult passage. For
It
him.
was, yeah.
You guys have said you're not going to. So as far as we know, you're not going to do another Inbetweeners film. But if you had to do it and in another country, which country would it be?
America, I guess.
America would be nice, yeah, like Miami. I'm just thinking of places I'd like to go on
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah.
Chile. I'd quite like to go to Chile.
No, I'd avoid South America.
Really?
Japan?
Oh, Japan. Yeah.
Japan would be
Mind it.
interesting, yeah.
And our old friend Antarctica.
Yeah.
I look forward to the potential Japanese adventure. In the meantime, can't wait for the movie. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.